Good evening, Mr. Scooter here. Just thought I'd introduce you to my new van. I've had to buy something else because that bag of shit there is knackered. Engines are gone on it and I'm not forking out any more money. So I bought a little Berlingo van. It's on an 08 plate. I just wanted, ideally I wanted a tranny van like, but couldn't afford one. Could only just afford this like, but now I'm skint. But yeah, so I've spent the last few days getting a few bits and bobs and doing this out. See, I've stuck a carpet on floor. It's a rug that fits absolutely perfectly. It's a 4-drawer unit on the end there. That's just full of food. Actually, top drawer, there's a before tarps in there as well. And down on the floor I've got my hammocks there, 3x3 tarp, under quilt as well. Strapped to the side I've got my bed, strapped in there, and sleeping bags on top. Now if I put that seat forward, the bed will fit in down here, so I can keep in here. As I say, that 4-drawer unit at the end there is full of food. Got a Lacorn Army box that came the other day. I built a shelf for it to sit on so it goes over that wheel arch, and underneath there's loads of bottles of water, gas cartridges and gas bottles for stoves goes behind there as well. So there's probably about 30 gas containers under there. It's about 15 litres of water there, and then behind that seat, just behind that bungee cord, oh yeah, just in there, there's a 10-litre water container. That plastic tub there and that carry bag are full of beer. I kept finding bags with some beer in my car. So yeah, this is a Lacorn box thanks to Barking Badger. He's got one. I thought, yep, great idea. Fit in there nicely. So taken, there's a lip across the bottom, unscrewed that, put 3 hinges across, bolted. You can see there's 3 hinges on there. Either side drilled and bolted with some webbing. You can see, so that holds it down. So when you've got a cooking surface, can't do it with the bed out, mind, but although I haven't tried it. Stuff I've got in there, 2 gas stoves there, chopping board on top, so olive oil in there, there's a sieve, wash scourers, washing up liquid. In here there's a couple of tea towels and other cookware, my plates, some bowls, gas toaster, there's a wok, a couple of frying pans, saucepans and that lot in there on the bottom shelf. Top shelf there, some Highlander, like the jet boil, but the Highlander one, can't remember what they're called. Behind that's my Morse pot, and a couple of drinking vessels. I'll use the plastic one for cold drinks, and I've got my ammo pouch bottle that'll drink out of that. A little stand there for gas canisters. Paper towel, knives and forks. Another small, that's a Gillette stove. So I've got 4 stoves in there. And then the rest is some kitchen foil and cling film. And mainly coffees and sugars, 3-in-1 coffees. Up on top, that box on the right hand side is full of couscous, rice, pasta, things like that. This one, you can see there's a lot of MREs in there. A lot of soups, carrot and coriander and tomato and basils, a lot of these John West tuna. There's probably about 15 of them in there because I like those with pasta. There's a few MRE meals and a lot of puddings, choc chip, not choc chip, chocolate pudding, chocolate sauce and sticky toffee pudding and that. Chair on top, these all get bungeed in when I'm driving. No, they don't go anywhere. Coat hung up there. As I say, in that 4-drawer unit at the end there's tins of curry and things like chicken madras and beef stews, smashed Chinese sauces, sweet and sour chicken, pulled pork, things like that, all in tins, ready just to pop and heat through. So this is my little camping wagon. What I want to do is put a tarp out coming over. There's a couple of poles sort of up the top behind that chair. I've got a couple of put together poles so I can put a tarp out over this. I've got plenty of paracord in here. In fact, I've probably got about 500 feet in here. So yeah, I just thought it's a little camping van, so I can just pull up, sort of stealth and make something to eat, get my head down. A little pea bottle and that in here, and wool blanket if it gets a bit chilly, but sleeping bag's warm. Excuse me, I've got a heater, but I don't know whether I'll bring that in here, being a gas heater. I was thinking about just bringing a couple of candles. It does get a bit chilly, just light a candle for half an hour because it's a small space. But yeah, we'll see. So I just thought I'd show you. I'll do a bit of car camping sometime. So I've got everything that I sort of need in here, except a shit house. But there's always somewhere you can squat. I've got a toilet paper as well, a couple of rolls of toilet paper. Like behind the bed chair here, sort of wedged, no, a bag here that's got my wellies in, gloves, the baseball cap there, but there's a fold out table behind there as well, so I can put the tarp out over the back, keep it doors open, put a chair out there, table out there, sit and eat and sit and read, sit and chill. So I'm hoping I'm going to take off for a day or two in week. Some as you know, I lost my job a couple of weeks ago, tomorrow now. A bit of a bastard, but that's life. Don't let the bastards grind you down. Yeah, I'll get looking. I've not really looked for another one just yet. I'm just getting this sorted. I'm just going to have a little break. I've got some fire steels and some bits and some hobo reels to make. So I'll get them done hopefully next week. Got some glow in the dark ones to make, and one to make for the bearded clam. I've got one to make for Paul Kirtley. So I'll get them done. Lenny, if you're watching this, which you're probably not, them mushroom tent pole thingies, I've done 3 of them. I'll get the others done this week and soak them in Danish oil for a day or 2. But yeah, I just thought I'd show you this. When I'm driving, I've got bungee straps around here as well. Stick that up and lock it in place. A couple of those, and one on the other side. And yeah, quite happy with that. I've sort of worked out food and water I've got in here. I could last about 3 weeks. So that's not too bad. Yeah, just a little camping wagon, something small enough to get around anywhere. Yeah, right, I'll catch you all later. Stay safe.